From the Stan Sheriff Center, K5, the home team, presents Mountain Pacific Sports Federation Men's Volleyball. Tonight, the 8th-ranked Hawaii Warriors open a 2-match series against the top-ranked Trojans of Southern California. How you doing, everybody? Russell Yamanoha filling in for Jim Leahy tonight, joined by Ryan Suji. And to say that we have a big matchup here would be a massive understatement, because these are two powerhouse programs. You know, and they say men's volleyball is the toughest sport in all of NCAA because there's so few teams. It's so concentrated. The talent pool is. The Mountain Pacific Sports Federation, everybody likes to say, is the toughest conference in men's volleyball. So to dominate both of those is really something, and that's exactly what Southern California is doing. This top-ranked Trojans are #1 for a reason. Yeah, definitely. You look at the statistics, and they are very telling. USC leads every statistical category in the MPSF, and they're led by a bunch of offensive options, led by Player of the Year candidate Murphy Troy at that opposite position. It's going to be a great battle tonight between Troy of USC and Jonas Umlauf, Hawaii's All-American National Player of the Year candidate, on the opposite. It should be a great battle. And it's also senior weekend for the Warrior volleyball team. Nate Zemyak, Brennan Dyer, also Joshua Walker in their final regular season home series. Of course, they hope to extend that and host a playoff match, but nonetheless, this is senior weekend. Emotions will be tough to contain, especially going up against the #1 team in the country. And I can guarantee you that those three players are going to do all that they can to lead this Warrior volleyball team to an upset of this #1 ranked Trojan squad. So when we come back, we'll get it started. It's #8 Hawaii and #1 Southern California. It's a big one coming to you from the Rainbow Dome. We'll have it right after this.
This K5 Sports presentation is sponsored in part by Bank of Hawaii. Hawaiian Airlines. Only one airline is Hawaiian. Kaiser Permanente. Live well, be well, and thrive. And by Heineken. Give yourself a good name.
Welcome back to the Rainbow Dome. #8 Hawaii and #1 Southern California set to go here tonight. Big matchup in the MPSF. Starting lineup sponsored by Hawaiian Tel Federal Credit Union, where membership is open to all island residents. Hele Mai, you belong. There's a look at the outside hitters for the men of Troy. Murphy Troy, the appropriately named Murphy Troy. Jeff Ciarelli and Tri Bourne, local product across that front line. The middle blockers, Austin Zahn, Stephen Chandrick, Riley McKibben, also a local product. The center and the libero is Henry Cassidy, also a local product. Let's take a look at the head coach for the Trojans. It's Bill Ferguson. He's in his 5th year in Southern California. You see his record, 80-55. He's a 2009 ABCA National Coach of the Year, leading this team, Southern California, to a #1 ranking. They've been #1 since the preseason poll came out. The starters for the University of Hawaii, Stephen Hunt, Joshua Walker, and Jonas Umlauf. The outside hitters, Shane Welch, Brennan Dyer, their middle blockers, Nate Zemyak, the setter, and the libero tonight will be Nick Costello. Of course, Charlie Wade, the head guy here at the University of Hawaii, his 2nd season. His record 33-21, and he has got his team in prime position tonight. If they can pick up a couple of wins this weekend against Southern California, that'll put them in pretty good shape to host an MPSF playoff match. We'll see how it shakes down when we come back. Hawaii and Southern California, two top 10 teams. Just about to get underway here in the Stan Sheriff Center, Hawaii and Southern California. So take a look at the keys to the match, sponsored by Kaiser Permanente. Live well, be well, and thrive. Well, first up for USC Trojans, it's team up on 10. That's Jonas Umlauf of Hawaii. In order for USC to have success, they have got to stop Umlauf. So USC blockers must be sure to be aware of where Umlauf is coming from and attacking from at all times, and try to get 2 blockers up on him. And for Hawaii, it's time for #5 to come alive. That's Stephen Hunt for Hawaii. He could be the X factor tonight. Umlauf and Walker are going to get their sets, but it's really up to #5, Stephen Hunt, that may make the difference and help carry the offensive burden off of Umlauf and Walker. Our officials tonight, Wayne Lee, the up referee. He'll be up on the pedestal, down on the floor. On the opposite side of the floor will be Dan Hironaka, making the line calls tonight in this big MPSF match. There you see it, Darren Chun and Ryan Sakagawa making the calls on the lines as we are set to get underway. Hawaii and Southern California. Back to serve for the Trojans will be Tony Ciarelli, and we're underway. Joshua Walker, he's dug up, just misses the scoreboard. Here comes Hawaii, overpass right there. Here comes the Trojans. That's off the block. A nice elbow save by Stephen Hunt. Here comes Umlauf. Over the triple block. Long rally to get us going. Umlauf saves it. Zemjak, he'll go to Walker. Took something off. Long rally to get us going. Zemjak behind him to Umlauf, and he goes right down the line. I believe he hit off the libero.
Yeah, some questionable calls right now. Wayne Lee looking at his linesman. Linesman calling it outside the antenna. But great first rally to start off this match. If we see rallies like that all night, we could be here all night long.
So right off the bat, some controversy. Hawaii thought they had the point, but it goes to Southern California. So the Trojans will start us off leading at 1-0. Again, back to serve is Cirelli. 6'6" junior out of Huntington Beach. Stephen Hunt pops it up. Here comes Joshua Walker on the far side. Goes off the triple block. Umlauf will save it. Zemjak goes right back to Walker again. He goes over the triple block. He's roofed again. Costello, here comes Umlauf. That triple block sliding from side to side. That time Umlauf goes over the top.
See there, Umlauf with his first kill, but taking a look at moments ago, they called this ball outside the antenna, and that's a good call. It actually went outside of that left side antenna.
So Zemjak will go back to serve, and you'll notice right off the bat for the University of Hawaii, it looks like a crazed barber got loose in the locker room because a bunch of bad-looking Mohawks out there. You can tell this is a big match as Zemjak puts it in the net. The Hawaii players trying to strike a pose here tonight against the #1 team in the country. Zemjak puts that into the net, and it's 2-1 Southern Cal early on. Welch right in the middle. He's blocked. Comes back to Hunt. He'll pop it over to Walker, and the block from USC in the early going showing itself. That time he goes over the block to Umlauf. Here come the Trojans. Welch got a hand up on it, but it goes out of bounds. And that block for Southern California looking good early.
I mean, easy to see why this is the #1 ranked team in the country. If their block won't get you, their defense will. USC playing some phenomenal defense from behind that block as well.
Austin Zahn, he serves it long. And Hawaii catches a break right there. They'll get a point on the scoreboard as Joshua Walker will go back to serve. You look at the numbers on Austin Zahn, his serving numbers. The crowd quiets as Walker throws a jump serve, and it goes long. Southern California gets a point. The crowd still filing in.
So two of Hawaii's better servers, Zemjak and Walker, with back-to-back service errors.
So this is the all-everything guy for Southern Cal, Murphy Troy. He serves a good one right at Hunt. And just like that, he turns in the ace as Hunt not able to pass it.
Right now, the USC servers are targeting Hunt. As you see, Murphy Troy picking up his 26th ace of the season, currently leads his team in aces per set.
26 aces for Murphy Troy. He hits that one long off the chevron logo near the near side corner, and into the game comes Brennan Dyer, one of the seniors for the University of Hawaii.
And head coach Charlie Wade deciding to go with Dyer instead of Lofi, trying to get more offensive production out of Dyer this weekend.
Dyer missed some time in the middle of the season with a foot injury, but he's out there now. And on the near side, Tri-Bourne goes right down the middle. That's another point for Southern Cal.
Well, Tri-Bourne with this down the line shot outside of Umlauf, picking up his first kill.
Bourne taking something off the serve. Here comes Umlauf. The triple block is there. Southern California just seems to know the Hawaii offense. That triple block is sliding side to side, but that time Umlauf able to go over it and put it into the crowd.
And that's what makes Jonas Umlauf one of the best players in the country, the best out-of-system player, regardless of where the pass is. Jonas Umlauf is able to score points from practically anywhere on the court.
Umlauf, the jump serve, a good one. Forces Southern Cal to scramble. But with a quick answer, Tony Cirelli for USC. He gets the kill, and it's a point for USC. 7-4 here in set one. Chandrick, the serve. Dug up by Hunting. A quick middle to Dyer, and he hits it long. That's another point for Southern California. Right now, 8-4 USC.
Hawaii's hitting percentage is at 0-0-0 right now. Far too many hitting errors by the Warriors.
Serve dug up by Hunt. Zemniak, a quick set to Dyer. That goes out of bounds off the far side scorer's table.
And that just shows the confidence that the seniors have in one another. Zemniak choosing to go right back to Dyer despite that miss hit moments ago, and Dyer picking up his first kill of this match.
So Stephen Hunt back to serve for Hawaii. He'll pop it over. USC struggling with the pass, but it goes right back near side to Ciarelli, and he puts it where they ain't, and it's an easy point for USC.
So Ciarelli slicing and dicing out here. See him with that cross-court shot before in front of an ill-formed Hawaii block.
Zemniak looked like he was set up for the dink, but instead he popped it short set to Dyer, and Dyer puts it away. Hawaii hanging around.
And good to see Brennan Dyer back in the lineup. This is the kind of things that he does so well, is help provide that instant offense for Hawaii out of that middle attacking position.
So the libero Costello comes out. Wells comes back in. Here's the jump serve from Dyer, and he puts it into the net. Takes a spot on the bench. The libero Costello comes right back in. 10-6 USC. Again, a top 8 matchup. Southern Cal #1 in the country. The University of Hawaii #8. The overpass. Southern Cal with a chance here. Right down the middle, screaming out of the back row comes Ciarelli.
And again, that serve by Ciarelli, such a tough serve, coming hard and fast. See if he goes after Stephen Hunt yet again.
He does, and another overpass. And Hawaii having some trouble with that serve from Southern California, and Charlie Wade wants a timeout. It's 12-6. Southern California looking every bit the #1 team in the country. The series record is sponsored by Ascent Hotels and Resorts. Over 62 years of Kamaina hospitality. It's the 69th meeting overall between these two. Hawaii actually leads the series 36-32, but that means little right now as we've got a big one here tonight. #1 USC, #8 Hawaii, and right now Southern California doubling up the Warriors. Joshua Walker takes a serve off the net. Here comes Zemniak right back to Walker. He goes right down the middle. Joshua Walker immediately pops up off the floor and says, let's take care of business, boys.
And a great pass by Walker to start that off. Tough serve by Ciarelli once again, and Zemniak with a tempo set outside to Walker, who absolutely crushes that ball in between the USC double block.
Walker looked athletic right there. He got that serve. He looked like he was down on the floor, but the serve went right back at him, and he got up in time to put that one away. Takes care of the overpass, but SC able to control it. The ding shot by Tri Bourne, and he just gets it inside the line. A great play by Bourne.
Well, what made that play all possible was the great dig by Henry Cassidy, the freshman from Punahou, digging up Joshua Walker's overpass, providing that kill for Tri Bourne.
Walker Newsom was right by the antenna. Bourne got up there to try to put the block up, but Walker would have none of that. And right now, it seems they're trading shots.
I think we're going to see a lot of Walker and Umlauf all night long. Actually, the antenna looked like it moved that time. Not sure who got a piece of it, but Hawaii gets credit with the point.
Walker to serve, hits it out. Assistant coaches from the University of Hawaii did not like that call, but nonetheless, it goes the way of USC. It's 14-8, Southern California.
See the numbers on Walker, 80 service errors so far this year. Gotta love his aggressiveness, but sometimes he just goes a little too hard.
Murphy, Troy, they go at Stephen Hunt again, and he can't control it. He goes into the crowd, and Southern California will take us to the midway point of game set #1, 15-8. Southern California large and in charge so far here in set #1. USC here in set #1. Let's take a look at the health report sponsored by HMSA, working for a healthier Hawaii. The good news for Hawaii, everybody's healthy. The bad news for Hawaii, same story on the side of USC, because right now the Trojans are firing on all cylinders and they are looking good here in set #1. Murphy Troy, a 6'8" senior out of St. Louis, Missouri, back to serve, and he puts it in the net. And Hawaii will take it, 15-9.
As we see Shane Welsh going back to serve, and Brennan Dyer checking back into that front line for Hawaii.
It's Welsh. He pops it over. Southern Cal on the attack, right in the middle. As the shot goes up to number 10. Excuse me, number 18, Steven Shandrick got a hold of that one. He puts it right into our courtside cameraman in Southern California. Always with an answer so far in set number 1. When in doubt, go to Umlauf. That's what they did right there. Nate Zemniak pops it back to him, and Umlauf puts it away.
Well, Umlauf, I think, expected the set to be a little faster. You see him hanging in the air. But Umlauf with just so many shots that he can just tap that ball straight down, as we see Sam Bascaro checking in for Nate Zemniak. Bascaro, a bigger presence at the front line. Coach Wade looking for a block out of Bascaro right here.
Umlauf, the serve causes Southern California to scramble, but they go quick set middle to Shandrick, and he puts it right away.
Shandrick, who had 14 kills and hit .474 last weekend against Stanford, picking right where he left off here against Hawaii.
Just misses the scoreboard. Bascaro goes to Umlauf. He has to come skying in out of the back row. That set went up, and Umlauf was way back off the net. Got there in time and was able to put it away. 17-11 SC.
And that's just yet another example of how valuable Umlauf is. That pass came near the scores table, just popped it off, and Umlauf was still able to get a kill.
Stephen Hunt. The serve, here comes SC, and they go right into the block. I don't think he got over the net. Hawaii will take it. It's a point for the Warriors.
So Hawaii just trying to get some momentum here. Credit Hunt for a pretty good serve that time that put Tri-Bourne in some passing trouble.
Hunt, the 6'5" junior out of Toronto, Canada. A miss hit in the middle, a rare miss hit that time by SC, and Hawaii will take the point. They close to within 4, 17-13 in set 1.
Better pass that time by Bourne. You see a shot there of Riley McKibben, the senior setter, the captain, really the leader of this squad, another Hawaii product, graduate of Punahou High School.
Overpass. Dyer tried to put it away. He's blocked up. Bascaro goes back to Umlauf. He goes off the block and out. And Hawaii making a little bit of a move here. And Ferguson says he's seen enough. He goes for the timeout. Hawaii within 3, 17-14 here in set 1. The 76 leaderboard is sponsored by 76 Gas, provided in Hawaii by locally owned Mid-Pac Petroleum. As you take a look at the 2011 MPSF team assist leaders, and USC right up there at the top. We talked about it in the open. They dominate the stats in this conference. Hawaii right behind at 12.69. UC Irvine, Stanford, and UC Santa Barbara also atop the list as you take a look at that leaderboard. Meanwhile, back to live action. Here comes Stephen Hunt to serve for Hawaii. They've closed within 3. And Ciarelli takes care of that. He goes right down the middle from the near side and puts the baby to bed.
And that's probably one of the fastest sets we've seen all season long out of this USC offense. A bad pass, but Kevin able to tempo that set all the way to Ciarelli.
Joshua Walker, far side, he goes right down the middle, and right now these two teams are just trading big shots to Kevin the serve, but Walker the answer. Shane Wells comes back in for Costello. Brennan Dyer had that injury in the middle part of the season, but he's looks to be back to full strength now. He goes back to serve, a good one. Walker there to pick up the dink shot onto the backboard from Umlauf, and he is roofed by Ciarelli, by Murphy Troy, excuse me.
So it's an opportunity for Hawaii, a tip shot after a great serve by Dyer, a little inside set by Bascaro. See Umlauf with not a lot of options that time.
A little bit of an overpass from Bascaro, able to punch it over. Loose ball controlled by SC, they pop it over, and Walker puts it away as the libero, Cassidy, could not get to it. Next door, the Hawaii softball team, the Rainbow Wahine, taking care of business tonight against Nevada, winning that WAC softball matchup 3-1 now.
Good to see them winning again.
Yeah, Bob Coolin's team having a little bit of an issue here in the middle part of the season, but they pick up the win tonight against Nevada. Tough serve across the middle by Zemyak. SC block at the net. Shane Welsh letting everybody hear all about it. He's got a worse haircut in the building, but a pretty good block.
Well, Coach Charlie Witt said he's not sure if this is a mullet or if it is a mohawk, but Welsh, who leads the team right now in blocks per set, picking up right where he left off last week.
Zemyak far off the court, takes a deep breath, throws the ball up, nice jump serve. Here comes SC, the quick set in the middle, and that time they go Austin Zahn right off of Welsh, goes out of bounds. It's a point in Southern California. They get to 20.
See Zahn being subbed out for a serving specialist right now, but Zahn, a 4-year starter and really a leader on this USC squad.
Brad Keenan out of Manhattan Beach, 6'3" junior. He's back to serve. Walker pops it up. Zemyak will quick set outside to Umlauf. He goes off the double block and out, and Umlauf feeling it right there.
And there you go. You see two Player of the Year candidates going eyeball to eyeball that time. Umlauf using Murphy Troy, tooling his hand and picking up his 6th kill of the night. Currently, Umlauf hitting 400 to lead Hawaii.
Joshua Walker, the high toss serve. Here comes SC. And right down the middle again comes Murphy Troy. And you can see why he's one of the Player of the Year candidates, because he just muscles that one right past Walker in the back row.
And just a heavy, heavy arm. And you can see that right here on this serve. Not the biggest jump, but just a very aggressive arm swing. So aggressive, it goes into the net.
Hawaii will take it. It's 21-19. They let the USC get ahead of them here, but so far Hawaii trying to fight back. They've drawn within 2. SC 4 points away from taking this opening set. Welsh back to serve, trying to get Hawaii back in it. He pops it over. Here come the Trojans. Dug up nicely, but it's an overshot, and Southern California puts that one away. Chiarelli with a muscle ball right down the middle, would just miss a scoreboard, and then they put it away. Does USC.
Great dig that time by Nate Zemyak out of that pipe set that USC likes to run. The tri-born ending it at the end.
Zemyak right down the middle. They're going to Stephen Hunt. He hasn't called his name much on the offensive end, but he gets that to go. It's 22-20. Hawaii hanging tough.
And here's who we highlighted in the beginning with Stephen Hunt. He had to be a little bit more active, we thought, and Hunt showing that he can help this Hawaii offense, picking up his first kill of the match.
So Umlauf moves to the back row. The high toss and the serve. Here comes SC. They go quick set. Boy, SC, man, they run that offense to perfection. Chandrick takes the quick set, puts it right down the middle, and SC closing in on set 1.
Again, impressive play. You see the set there by McKibben, but earlier, Cassidy, the true freshman, putting up a perfect pass off the Umlauf serve.
Jeff Carlson back to serve it. He'll jump serve. Just gets it over the net. Hunt pops it up. Zemyak, quick set to Dyer. SC has an answer, now with a chance. And they go right into the net. The tri-born. And Hawaii will not go away. 23-21 here in set 1.
Well, now Hawaii's in a rotation that they were able to score 4 points earlier in this match with Stephen Hunt serving and Joshua Walker in the front line. We'll see if Hunt can go on another run for Hawaii.
Hawaii has no room for error right here as USC is 2 points away from taking it. Served by Hunt. Costello tried to go and dig that one up, but he could not do it as the kill is turned in by Chiarelli.
So Chiarelli leading his squad with kills. And actually Nate Zemyak did a nice job of getting a touch on the block, but the defense wasn't able to adjust.
McKibben, the serve popped up again by Hunt. Zemyak was outside the Walker, and he puts one right down in front of Cassidy. And Hawaii, USC with a set point. Hawaii's still fighting. You see the numbers on Walker. Brennan Dyer back to serve. Just gets it over the net. A tough tough serve. SC, can they answer? They do. They go right off the block of Joshua Walker onto the floor, and that'll do it. SC takes game number 1, 25-22. Hawaii hung tough down the stretch of that opening set. But SC just too much firepower, as you see it right there. The big shot by Murphy Troy.